Welcome back to another review of Witch from Mercury. This episode is crazy and it left me very excited for the next upcoming episode. Real quick though, before we get into the video, if you have not subscribed and you keep coming back anyway, please do hit the subscribe button. It does help me a lot. So in some cases, I was right that this episode will be about either Myorine or Ellen, and it is about Ellen. We start off the episode with Ellen dueling 3 people at the same time, and it's shown that he does have piloting skills, ending up being victorious of the duel even though his 3 opponents seemed like they were rookies. The big reveal is that Ellen Ceres is a witch. I don't know why not wizard or warlock, but anyway, through a conversation of a mysterious lady and the CEOs of Pale Technologies, we find out that Ellen is a product of their experiment on the gunform system. Ellen isn't the first though, since it seems like he's either the 4th or the 4 out of 4 experiments, meaning that there could be some more. The Earthian mechanics team does the repairs on Ariel and declares that she's a top-notch build, even the systems are godlike, while Suletta gets her fortune told to her by Aliyah, who's trying to predict Suletta's family fortune, which she is kind of accurate with. She predicted that Suletta could have a brother, and this might be the best time to tell you guys that Ariel is in fact like a sister to Suletta, having some type of sentience. Suletta gets a call from Ellen asking to go on a quote-unquote date with her, to which she says yes. The girls discusses the date in their dorm room, calling Ellen the Ice Prince since he doesn't really show any emotions and no one knows anything about him. On a call with her mom about the topic, we find out that Lady Prospera is on a huge revenge path for the people that screwed her family, keeping an eye on the three main branches of the Benerit group. First, Jet Turk. Now her target is Pale Technologies, having connections and knowing that Pale is about to make their move. We get a glimpse of Ellen and the same mysterious lady discussing their previous rematch between Guel and Suletta, basically stating that it also shows that Ellen wonders about Suletta being able to show her emotions and expressions, considering she's a witch like him. Before the date, Myorine shows up out of nowhere again, concerned about the date because Ellen is one of the main 3 branches. Soon Boy finds out about the date and immediately asks where they went. On the date, Suletta takes Ellen on a ride in Ariel to test her out because it's apparently the committee's job to inspect every unit. Ellen asks Suletta about her relationship with Ariel and their history, trying to find out if she has suffered while piloting Ariel, since it's the sign that someone is a witch. He also asks to pilot Ariel alone and confirms that Ariel is in fact a Gundam, pissing him off, stating that Ariel is the one that lifted the curse since the permit isn't responding, or maybe Suletta. The wording it's a little weird to me, but I'll explain later. Guel comes in and sees Suletta crying because of what Ellen said to her, being a jelly bitch. A duel between the two commences with the stakes that Ellen stays away from Suletta, and if Ellen wins, Suletta will fight him next. Ellen uses a permit score while fighting Guel, and honestly, my boy just needs a win. Like, this is his 3rd loss in a row, and he even got banned from fighting. Or maybe he's being set up for a redemption arc, maybe? In the end, Ellen wins the one-sided fight, violently tearing both the mobile suit itself and the antenna, showing that his jealousy has turned into hatred. Suletta gets a call from Ellen saying that if he wins, Ariel will be his. We don't really get a preview of what the next episode is, but it's titled A Gloomy Song. This episode went crazy with the plot, revealing that there's other survivors of the raid from the prologue episode. First, can we talk about the CEOs of Pale Tech? Like, who had a great idea of dressing up like Vitas meets Katamari? It's something that'll haunt me in my dreams, man. Like, they're freaking creepy. Ellen has mad skills when it comes to piloting a mobile suit, just like Suletta. Winning a 3v1 situation, I'm not sure if that's like a big thing or not. Probably is. I mean, it's 3 people against 1. The reveal that he's a witch made his interest in Soleta more sensible, wondering why she's able to express herself and convey her emotions compared to his icy personality. This brought out the jealousy in him and eventually rage, seeing as they aren't the same even though they're both witches. Him being referred to as person number 4 could mean that there were other test subjects, or he could be the 4th subject that they've produced after multiple failures. The part where I mentioned that Ariel has some type of sentience will be on the link on the description below. Long story short, Ariel has basically been there for Soleta since she was 4 years old, watching her grow while Eleanor or Lady Prospera spent most of her time on Earth working and climbing the ranks, working to the point where she'd even miss Soleta's birthdays. The novel is pretty sad and foretelling, some saying that Lady Prospera will be the last antagonist of the series, seeing as she'd throw her own child in the fray for revenge after finding out that whoever wins the duels in the school will have the right to marry Delling's only child, Mjolnir Rembrandt. The idea to throw her own child to marry her enemy's child kinda sounds like a fucked up Shakespeare story. This novel portrays how bad a parent Eleanor became, being consumed by her own vengeance, never having time for Soleta. The novel was written in the perspective of Ariel, so she does have some type of sentience, even though it's a one-way communication. Know what they say, if you can't beat them, send your child to marry off the enemy's child. It's not the actual saying, but let's try to keep it PG. See, Mjolnir does care for Soleta, popping out of nowhere again to prevent her from going with Ellen, and Gwyll cares too, seeing his reaction after Ellen made Soleta cry. And you know what? Yeah, fuck Ellen. Kinda wish Gwyll won though. I just feel bad for him. The fight was way too one-sided and gave me the feeling that Gwyll's becoming the Yamcha of the series. Ellen using permit should void the fight since they found out that he's a witch. But then the call at the end of the episode kinda make it seems like it's not the case. So what's up with that? Hopefully we find out on the next episode. Next episode will be epic, or at least that's my prediction. I think Soleta will seem like she's losing at first, but then finds out about Permit's core, and since the curse doesn't trigger on Ariel, she will get away scot-free, beating Ellen. Although I'm not sure what Soleta's compromise will be for the next episode for the duel. If anything, maybe how it goes is Ellen will be expelled for being a witch, but she's going to want to keep him around maybe? This episode was nuts, and it seems like we're about to hit the darker side of the series, just like in any other Gundam installment. Hopefully Soleta and Ellen's duel will deliver another amazing fight scene that can be added to the list. That's it for the video. Smack that like button if you like the video, and if not, then don't. Please subscribe though, it does help me a lot. Have a great day and take it easy. It's been a long week for pretty much everyone, so time to take a break.